I finally played Red Dead Redemption 2 and it really is an amazing game. So for Christmas this year I got Red Dead Redemption 2 and Fallout 76, and so I thought that I would make a video here on the Omogonix YouTube channel and talk about what I like throughout what I've seen and played so far of Red Dead Redemption 2. I would also like to mention that soon enough I will make a review on Fallout 76, since I have been playing it and I personally think it's a really good game. And just before I do start this, I guess you could say, review on Red Dead Redemption 2, I would just like to kindly ask that if you do enjoy this video, then be sure to leave a like on it and subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't already, since I would be very appreciative if you do so. And so, without further ado, let's talk about Red Dead Redemption 2. If there's one thing that I love about Red Dead Redemption 2, it would have to be the amount of detail there is. Since Red Dead 2 is phenomenally detailed, with many elements from the real world being added into the game, such as beard and hair growth on Arthur Morgan, and a lot more realistic lifelike details as well, like gaining or losing weight, the world changing over time as the chapters go on, and a lot more details as well that I wish I could mention, but there's just too much to name, and some of the details can be hard to explain as well. But if any of you watching have played the game for yourselves, then you would know exactly what I'm talking about, since the world of Red Dead Redemption 2 is immensely and amazingly detailed. And if Red Dead 2 wasn't as detailed as it is, it would be less fun, to be honest, and while that may sound bad, it's kinda true, because detail is one of the main things I absolutely love about Red Dead Redemption 2. And if the game wasn't as detailed as it is, I wouldn't have as much fun, because lifelike details are important when it comes to games like Red Dead Redemption 2, and its gameplay. So overall, detail in Red Dead Redemption 2, in my opinion, is one of the best things about the game, and it's something that I've seen many other people talk about too, and it's one of the main talking points when it comes to comments about the game. And I think it's really good that the detail in Red Dead 2 is getting praised, since it deserves the praise it gets. And Rockstar Games have definitely done an amazing job when it comes to lifelike details in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I can't wait to see what kind of other lifelike details Rockstar Games could add into their future titles as well. So now let's talk about the visuals. The visuals in Red Dead Redemption 2 are absolutely phenomenal, especially in the cutscenes. The visuals in Red Dead Redemption 2 are definitely the best out of any Rockstar game there is, and it really makes me excited for what kind of visuals we could see in the likes of Grand Theft Auto 6, Bully 2, etc. And when it comes to the visuals, one thing that I love is the lighting and shading, since the lighting and shading play a massive part in how Red Dead Redemption 2's visuals look. And there are many cutscenes in the game where, depending on the lighting and shading, the cutscene could look absolutely magnificent to the point of it almost looking real. I also love the amount of detail put into the visuals too, especially on the Xbox One X enhanced version of the game. Just looks amazing. So overall, the visuals in Red Dead Redemption 2 aren't just good, they are great. Actually no, they're more than great. And it's a massive improvement from the likes of GTA 5, which released 5 years ago. And it just surprises me how much Rockstar Games have upgraded their visuals, since, like I've said, Red Dead Redemption 2 has the best visuals out of any Rockstar game I've ever seen. And the amount of detail put into the visuals too is just great. So now let's talk about the story. So the story in Red Dead Redemption 2, from what I've played so far, is quite good and quite engaging as well. And I really like how the story plays out and how everything is separated into chapters, kind of like Bully. And the story is one of the many things that makes Red Dead 2 so unique compared to any other Rockstar game, since it's one of the best stories, if not the best story, that Rockstar Games have ever produced, and Red Dead Redemption 2's story is something that I very well love about the game, since how everything plays out is very smooth and just brilliant in general. So if you're looking to play a game with a great story, then play Red Dead Redemption 2, since it has amazing characters, an amazing plot, and more. Red Dead Redemption 2's story is a masterpiece, and you would all love it. Something else that I really enjoy and love about the story too is the emotion, since the emotion is very important when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2's story. And you know, I just love Red Dead Redemption 2 for that reason, you know. It's a pretty unique game, pretty unique story, and you know, the emotion that it makes you feel as well is quite important to how the story plays out. I could ramble on for literally hours about how great Red Dead Redemption 2's campaign is, but you see, I just don't want to drag on this video, so let's move on to the next thing. And so to end things off, let's now talk about the gameplay. So the gameplay in Red Dead Redemption 2 is quite unique compared to any other game made by Rockstar, and there are many things that make Red Dead Redemption 2's gameplay so unique. The gameplay in Red Dead 2 is very detailed and lifelike as well, unlike any other Rockstar game. In Red Dead Redemption 2, eating is important, and it is essential to keep up your health core and stamina core. And not eating won't get you far at all, and you will fail badly. Red Dead 2 is so realistic that even your horse needs to be fed often in order to keep up its health and stamina core as well. And let's again mention Arthur Morgan's beard and hair growth. And let's also mention again how depending on how much you eat, Arthur will gain or lose weight. Something else that makes Red Dead Redemption 2's gameplay detailed is the animations. In the first Red Dead, when skinning an animal, you never got to see the animal being skinned, and the animation wasn't as detailed. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, you get to see a full-on detailed animation of the animal you're skinning being skinned. And that is just one of the many things in the game that make the gameplay so unique and detailed. And speaking of animals, in Red Dead Redemption 1, it was possible to pick up bodies and stow them on your horse, but now in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can now go the extra mile and pick up animals and stow them on your horse, or for any other purpose you desire. And that lends quite a bit of freedom to the player who might want to actually pick up an animal and stow them on their horse. Another gameplay element I want to talk about is the ability to make choices. So unlike any other Rockstar game, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you get to make choices in both gameplay moments and cutscenes as well. GTA 5 had choice making as well, but it only came into play in the heist planning and choosing who you want to kill in the end of the game, and it was quite limited. But Red Dead 2 on the other hand has a lot of choice making, and depending on the choices you make throughout the game and cutscenes, that will impact your honor and either make it higher or lower. And well, that there guys is all I really am capable to mention when it comes to the gameplay, since there is just too much to talk about, and I would have trouble trying to explain something without it sounding like complete nonsense and just a long, confusing, detailed explanation of how a certain gameplay mechanic works. But trust me, there is a lot more stuff that makes the gameplay in Red Dead Redemption 2 really cool, lifelike, and detailed. The gameplay in Red Dead Redemption 2 is not only unique, but it also has a lot more variety than most Rockstar games, and I really am proud of Rockstar for putting as much detail into the gameplay as they did, as well as the visuals and lifelike details as they did as well. As it would have taken up a lot of time, and it was all worth it, and I can't wait for future Rockstar games and titles that could include unique gameplay, amazing visuals with great lighting and shading, and lifelike details as well. And trust me guys, if you've played the game before, then you would know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, then be sure to get Red Dead Redemption 2. It really is an amazing game, and you will all love it. And so that there guys is the end of the video. If you all did enjoy it, then don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got a really sore throat at the moment, you know, there are many times in this video where I would have to pause for like 10 seconds, because like my breath is like really low at the moment since my throat's all clogged up and stuff like that. I mean, there were even times in this video where I would have to stop talking for an entire minute, but you guys won't see that because I'm going to be cutting those parts out. And so yeah guys, I'm going to end the video here. My throat's kind of, you know, clogged at the moment, so yeah, thank you all for watching once again. You know, I've actually planned to make this video for quite a while now, you know, about a week now. I've actually planned to make this video for, you know, I was going to make it yesterday, but you know, I was just too tired to, and plus I was kind of too late to as well. And so yeah guys, I'll see you all soon in my next video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment down below what your thoughts on this video are, or what your thoughts on Red Dead Redemption 2 are. And yeah guys, again, I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye bye.